Doyin now. About her fake friendship, I knew it. I told her now. Yeah. It's fake. I don't know why, but there's something wrong. It was until you guys said what you said, I was like, hey. I wasn't comfortable throughout. I wasn't. If you're a fake person, I fucking know. If you're whatever you're doing, I fucking know. I may not know what exactly, but...
This is what I...
You know, one thing that would never cease to amaze me with every season of Big Brother is how far people, not just people now, fans, will go to try to gaslight an entire viewing audience over their fave's actions and utterances. Yes, when they try to protect their fave, when they try to defend their fave. In the line of doing that, they make an attempt, a very, very interesting attempt to try to gaslight an entire viewing audience. In other words, they outrightly tell you that what you saw, what you heard is not what you saw and heard. And guys, it baffles me every damn time. It baffles me. CEECEE said Doyin was fake yesterday in a conversation with ADEKUNLE. It became an issue when people were talking about it. Some of her fans, they rose up to the occasion to defend her, saying that, oh, no, she did not say that. Oh, no, she did not say that. I listened to the conversation. She did not say that. I'm like, are you the only person listening to the conversation? Are you the only person paying attention to the conversation? She clearly said it while she was trying to explain something she was saying to ADEKUNLE. There were so many other examples, references that she could have used. No, she did not use any of those ones, but she chose to use Doyin as an example. And then she said what she said. And her fans were arguing that, no, she did not say that. I'm like, okay, she did not say that. So the one that we watched on TV, what was that? What was that? And you see, that is not even my own bone of contention, because for me, CEECEE talks a lot, she caps a lot. Once she opens her mouth, wow, any and everything comes out of her mouth. My own bone of contention lies in the fact that this same CEECEE that was talking about how she's able to clock a lot of people's moves, you know, how she's very observant and is able to kind of like just fish people out of their game and whatever they did in the house this season, guys. It kind of baffled me that, okay, fine, CEECEE, with your squinting eyes, you're able to see other people. But what about you? You that claims to be the realest, how real have you been? Guys, I can literally point out a number of things, a number of cases that CEECEE was not really real this season, where she was just seeking cheap highlights. I can do that. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing on this video. So let's get into it. All right? And of course, hey, as usual, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, please, let's keep it PG-18. Remember, you can communicate without insulting people. You can communicate without attacking people that are sharing their opinion. But you can actually attack the conversation. All right, so let's get into it. And officially, you are all welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the tea. For those of you that are yet to become a part of this community, please do not hesitate to do exactly what you see on your screen. And this is a quick reminder to all of you that tomorrow is Saturday, and by 3 p.m. WAT, we're going to be converging here for our live conversation. So please make it a date with us. Do not miss out. There's a lot to talk about before the grand finale that's set to happen on Sunday. All right. And also, The Real Housewives of Lagos Season 2 is officially out today with its first episode. And so, as usual, I'm going to be analyzing and reviewing that episode. So please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you catch up on that video as well. Now, all of that said, let's quickly get into the details of this conversation. In a conversation with ADEKUNLE yesterday, CEECEE was sort of like priding herself in her ability to clock people's game, to observe people, to fish people out for who they really are. Now, she was priding herself, you know, for being that one person that was able to clock a lot of people's realness in the house. You know, she according to her, she was able to see people that were being real and people that were not being themselves in the house. Now, Adekunle was trying to tell her that, do you realize that people in this house are actually here to play a game, which is quite valid. But CEECEE was like, no, look at me. I'm that one person that you don't want to play games around. Like, the angle she was coming from the angle of people are not supposed to play a game in a show like this, that people are supposed to be real. And guys, for one that prides herself in being a lawyer, I felt like that was quite a flawed mentality or a flawed interpretation of what the situation should be in Big Brother's house. And for me, I could only conclude from her reasoning that, okay, this girl is either being plain ignorant of the reality of what the show is, or she is just trying to gaslight people, trying to gaslight us, the viewers. Yes. Because guys, from what she said, if you think about it, why would people leave their lives? Why would people leave their businesses, their brands, their already established self? Why would they leave all they have and come into a confined space? To do what exactly? Is it just to sell my brand, showcase myself? Are they not competing? And to compete, are you not supposed to have a strategy? To compete, are you just supposed to come and be yourself? Because every time these housemates go on and on about, oh, I'm just being myself, guys, it's quite exhausting to even listen to. Because the truth is, you can't really be yourself for an entire 72 days. At some point, your strategy will come out to play because you have to find a way to navigate your way around the housemates, around the task, around the games that people are going to be playing in the house. So how do you intend to come and be yourself in a very, very high tensioned environment like Big Brother's house, in a confined space? That people are going to mess up with your mental health, people are going to mess up with your emotions. How do you intend to be yourself? So this is what's going on and on. Oh, people that were playing games, people that were not being real. I'm like, okay, really, CEECEE, have you been real all through this season? Have you been real? Now, that was when she now, made reference to Doyin that, oh, that was why she could fish the fakeness in Doyin's friendship. That she knew that she was not comfortable about it, that it was, somehow to her. It was when XYZ made a statement, she had pointed towards, is it Mercy and whoever, and then she had said that it was when they made a statement that she clocked their hand, that she was not being wrong, that she told Doyin about it, they had a conversation about it. And guys, the said conversation that she was referencing that she had with Doyin was a conversation they had in the garden on a particular night when she was telling Doyin that she felt like Doyin did not have integrity because of the way Doyin would come to her and complain about certain people like Kidwaya, I think like Pere as well, yeah, that Doyin would complain about these people, say all manner of things about them, talk about how she doesn't want to be in their space, she does not like them, she dislikes them, they're very, very annoying. And we know that, yes, Doyin is capable of saying a lot of trashy things about people. And then later on, after saying all of those things, she would turn around and see that Doyin is now fraternizing with those same people, that did not really sit well with her. Now, guys, I recall doing an analysis of that conversation and I completely stood by CEECEE that yes, for me, if you're going to come and trash talk people to me, and if I even give you the audience, then you should also be bold enough to come tell me when you've resolved your issues with those people and not just take me unawares when out of the blues, I'm seeing you, almost less than 24 hours later, fraternizing with those people like you did not just slaughter them on the table of conversation with me. So CEECEE had a strong and valid point in that conversation with Doyin, and that was what she was referencing. But then I felt like she was actually wrong in saying that, Doyin was fake in her friendships with her because of that. Because then again, we can equally argue that CEECEE, the fact that Doyin behaves like that does not make her friendship with you fake. Because there's a possibility that this girl genuinely likes you and genuinely appreciates her relationship with you as friends. And there's also the possibility that she is completely different from you. The way you handle friends is completely different from the way Doyin handles friends. CEECEE is that one person that will have issues with someone and would not talk to the person for 5 years. We saw that happen between herself and Alex. CEECEE holds grudges. CEECEE can hold grudges for eternity. But Doyin does not know how to hold grudges. Doyin would talk and lambast and, say a lot of nonsense about people, and the next minute, you will likely see her fraternizing with those people. And she will tell those people that, yes, I did not like you, I don't like you, this is what I said about you, and they will iron out their differences. The only flaw that Doyin has is she doesn't go back to go and clear the air with the person that she has actually trash-talked these people to. So when CEECEE analyzed the situation that way, guys, I just felt like, nah, such a thinking, such a mentality is so flawed. And you see, in that conversation CEECEE was having with ADEKUNLE was trying to explain to her that there are not people that are actually being real, But then she was like, no, she remained adamant that no, she's that one person that is very observant. That for instance now, in week 2, when she had a fight with Bbnaija, she was pointing at Bbnaija, she didn't call Bbnaija's name. So in week 2, when she had a fight with Bbnaija, and there were certain things that she said in the heat of the argument that, did ADEKUNLE hear those things? Does he remember those things? That he should cast his mind back to those things she said, that now those things have come to pass. Now, the things in question is about, Bbnaija is playing a pity game and that pity game might take her to the finals. That's what she was referring to. So she was using that as a valid point to buttress her, her standing, her reasoning that she's a very, very good observer, that she sees people for who they are. Guys, CEECEE was just talking. She was just going on and on and on and on. And frankly speaking, I got really tired listening to her cap. Because if there's one thing we know, if there's one thing that we've seen this entire season, we've seen how, on the name of realness, CEECEE has done a lot of things to create highlights for herself. A particular one is the week that Doyin was head of house. CEECEE was looking for highlights from Pere and from Doyin. Yes, in that same week, she and Bbnaija, they were sort of on good terms. So they had this schismas going on. And Bbnaija too was sort of like an accomplice, because Bbnaija also contributed to frustrating Doyin's head of house reign that week. But what we saw clearly was CEECEE attacking Pere unprovoked, goading him, poking him, and raining insults on him endlessly. And then for Doyin, she completely defied all of Doyin's head of house directives, sabotaged the task. Together with ADEKUNLE, Venita at some point, who else? Bbnaija. So we saw all of that happen. And I will never forget what she had said to a.k.a. before and after her attack at Pere. She had said it, that she was going to do it. Even sabotaging Doyin's head of house reign, she had said that she was going to do it. And after insulting Pere endlessly that particular morning, she had been so happy and satisfied that even when Pere and Lucy was, when a.k.a. and Lucy were telling her that Pere did not do all what you're accusing him of doing, she said it does not matter, that she has been looking for an opportunity to say what she wants to say to Pere. What do you call that, guys? What do you call that? So in the light of all of this, it was just quite interesting watching CEECEE cap that much, singling herself out, making herself look like a saint, making herself look like the realest housemate of the season. That's the reason I said before that all of those things that she was saying could either be out of ignorance or her just plainly trying to gaslight us, the viewers, into thinking that, she played a fair game the entire season, that she played the realest game the entire season. And I'm like, what's even the definition of realness? What's the definition of realness? Because from CEECEE's explanation, realness is when somebody offends you and you go all out to insult the person's generation. You go all out to call the person out, to say all manner of trash, blah, blah, blah. Realness is not walking away. And I was just looking at CEECEE. Guys, frankly speaking, I just like, nah, whatever. And I also found it quite interesting that a lot of our supporters, were trying to gaslight us, the viewers, into believing that she did not say that Doyin was being fake in a friendship. Really? Come on, you people can do better than that. You can do better than that. All right. But anyways, guys, that's all I have to say about this CEECEE's matter. And this is not the only thing CEECEE has actually been saying this week. Anyways, she's actually been capping a lot. She's been capping a lot because she talks too damn much. And when people talk too much, sometimes when they open their mouth, they don't even remember the things that they say. CEECEE might come out of the house now during her interviews and she'll be like, no, I do not remember saying that. So guys, that's it. I look forward to hearing your thoughts, the comment section below, so please go ahead and share. And I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. Have an amazing day.